Hello, my witches and warlocks, sick and tired here, and welcome to all the new members of our coven. Today is a very special day, my favorite day. It's Twitter. This morning, I was, driving my daughter to the bus at 5:20 in the morning, and I was thinking, I bet I could come up with a new motto for Twitter. Misery loves company. I know what you're thinking. That is so easy. But then after that, you would say, because everybody on here is miserable, so it's guaranteed that you're going to have a good time. Because the only reason you would be going to Twitter is if you are miserable. It needs work. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, right? I know I'm being kind of a bitch, but when I'm on Twitter, when I'm scrolling through it to try to find content for that, people are just unhappy. They are so miserable on Twitter, but it makes for really great videos. So I will keep scrolling through Twitter for you. If you are liking my content, please consider subscribing or I'll put a spell on you, and turning on notifications because I am here for you 5 days a week. Liar! Every time I watch this, I am completely blown away. Like this man derailed her entire life for no reason. She should be able to sue.
Imagine you live in LA with your boyfriend and everything's going amazing till he says, babe, I want to move back to Texas to be closer to my dad. So you give up half of your career, quit your improv troupe and have a goodbye party. Take off months of work, deplete your savings to pay for movers and drive to Texas. So worth it for the love of your life that wants a future with you because he said so. So you spend a month waiting for your shit to arrive, and then another month moving in and building furniture and stuff, and you're so happy till he comes back from a family vacation, sits on your couch, which just arrived in the mail, and hands you a note that says we have nothing in common and we're incompatible. Oh no. How did I not know this? This whole time, 3.5 years of happiness, we've been incompatible this whole time, and that we had nothing in common for 3.5 years. How did I not notice? Wow, what a surprise. Thank you for informing me that this whole time we had nothing in common. So you pack up your car with whatever you can fit in it, just getting your crying too hard, so we have to pack it for you, and then you drive to Florida to live with your mom.
I don't know what's worse. Everything she went through or having to move back in with her mom. Oh, I pray to God she has a good relationship with her, because I think if I was in that situation, I would just drive to Huntington Beach and just bury myself in the sand and hope nobody noticed I was there. When my mom says something hurtful to me and I want to hate her, but then I remember that she was once a young girl too, and someone probably said that to her first. No. This mindset will ruin you. That part of her life is not your burden to carry. It's her job to fix her shit, and you shouldn't feel sorry for the people who hurt you if you want to make it out there with even the tiniest sliver of sanity. Well said. She shouldn't be using that as an excuse to treat you like crap. Lisa's daily routine for becoming a better wife. Listen up, ladies. 1. Wake up at 5 a.m. Oh, I've got her beat. I get up at 4 to prepare breakfast for your husband. Eggs, bacon, toast, freshly brewed coffee. Make sure everything is ready by 5:30 a.m. Make sure you make eggs, bacon. But what if he doesn't like coffee? 2. Gym from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Keep in shape, no excuses. 3. Clean the entire house from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., including vacuuming, dusting, and mopping the floors. Laundry must be done daily and folded by 10 a.m. Number 4, prepare lunch for your husband by 12 p.m. even if he's at work. Pack it the night before if necessary. 5, dinner must be served at 6:30 p.m. sharp. A fresh home-cooked meal every day, no takeout allowed. Oh, but I really like In-N-Out. Be available for snacks and drinks whenever your husband or his friends are around, especially after 8 p.m. Snacks must be homemade. She has to be available for snacks after 8 p.m., but she has to be up at 5? That's a little harsh there, husband. Number 7, ensure the house is quiet after 9 p.m. for your husband's relaxations. No distractions during his TV time. 8. Go to bed by 10 p.m. to get enough rest, but only after making sure everything is ready for the next day. Smile. And be supportive no matter how tired you are, because a good wife keeps the household stress-free. I bet a good wife, one that's like cool, I bet that is a stress-free house. I would not know.
My boyfriend so cute.
Hey, sweetie, I'm at work. Dinner is on the stove. You only have to light it. The gas is already turned on. Love you. Aw. We remodeled this bathroom summer 1995. If you're reading this, that means you're remodeling the bathroom again. What's wrong with the way we did it? That is so cute. That's cool. I would leave it. Calling men hormonal is my new thing. I find that they take it well 0% of the time, probably because they're hormonal. Who would have known that someone saying for you to stop being hormonal would upset you? Who knew? Instead of nightclubs, I want a 24-hour library with hot chocolate stations, a dessert bar, coffee machine, big comfy chairs and beanbags, blankets, dogs welcome, just people who want to spend the evening reading alone, together, peaceful, a cozy fire, plants, an indoor waterfall. I think that sounds wonderful. But apparently a lot of people thought that she sounded insane and they didn't like it and they said really mean things to her. We have a million nightclubs here in Vegas. You're telling me we couldn't do that with one? Everybody want to read books now. Like, this generation's just copycatters. I swear I've been seeing hella people go to the library and posting books lately. She's either a very, very young Gen X or around a my age millennial, because I don't know anybody that says hella except people that come from that time frame. My husband abuses that word. Copycatters. Well, we know who ain't been reading books. 13-year-old me. Don't tell me what to do. Me now. Could someone tell me exactly in chronological order and with great detail what I have to do? Yes, please. Yes, please. I agree. I'd rather die than buzz an employee to give me deodorant. Same. The Kroger that's near me that's really nice, like it's a really big, all of the like nail polish and stuff is behind glass now, and I'm like, I don't want to call anybody. I'll just order it on Amazon. Oh my gosh. Is that a conspiracy theory? Did I just make that up on my own, or is that already one? Either way, what if they're starting to lock everything behind glass because they don't want people like me who are crazy and introverted to be bothered? So instead we just go home and we order it on Amazon. I might be a genius. FBI, open up! I genuinely feel like if someone wants to steal deodorant, we should just let them. The almost falling asleep at 8 p.m. and then accidentally staying up and not being able to fall asleep at 3 a.m. pipeline. Oh, the struggle is real. Jack Gleason, King Joffrey Baratheon.
I am the king!
Who I almost dressed up as for Halloween, but the jacket was too small. Filming his new Netflix show, House of Guinness. Back where he belongs, putting his immense talent out there for all of us to enjoy. I'm very happy. People were weird and cruel as fuck to Jack. Is it a hot take to suggest he should have been nominated for some awards for his Joffrey portrayal? No. Joffrey is actually one of my favorite characters on the whole show. I love him, and I think he's fantastic, and yeah, he should have won something because he was magnificent in that role.
Sir Ilan, bring me his head.
Miss Denisha, what happened to movies being free on Amazon when you're a Prime member? Why is everything these days paying for a membership and then still having to pay for everything within that membership? I want to know the same thing. Also, I want to know why there were 6 ads before a movie that I paid for. What is going on with Prime? Why do I even have it? Don't be afraid of witches. Be afraid of the ones who burned them. Yeah, they didn't burn witches. They burned women they couldn't control. That is also true, but at the same time, how do you know that we're not witches?
My intrusive thoughts won.
All you did was eat a donut? That's not an intrusive thought. If my intrusive thoughts won, I'd be on the news. If my intrusive thoughts won, I would jump off of really high buildings even though I don't want to. You guys know that feeling? Like, I think it's called the call of the void, where you're like standing on a cliff and you're like, I feel the need to jump and I don't want to though. All men need is a medium ugly girl like this in their life. Oh, wow. Is this guy for real? She is absolutely beautiful. That girl is lovely, but please show me a picture of the dude who thinks she's not. Yeah, no freaking kidding. Let's see what you look like, okay? Former Abercrombie & Fitch CEO Mike Jeffries has been arrested on federal charges related to sex trafficking. Oh my God, not the guy who made teens stand shirtless outside his shops to sell clothes. What? No.
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
Is this correct? I would assume so. It's somebody out there right now still sleeping with the fan on. Look, it's still like 80 degrees here in Vegas, although it's like really windy today. Racy almost blew away this morning. Thank God she had her 500-pound backpack to help keep her down. Women have it easy because they can just sleep their way to the top. Well, spread those cheeks, baby boy. Nobody is stopping you. There you go. There's a solution. Work it, fellas. Work it. Couples shouldn't get too comfortable with each other and lose all boundaries. Like, you shouldn't see the other person using the restroom, belching, or with really unwashed hair. You have to maintain some distance to keep the passion and sensuality alive. I mean, I guess it depends on the couple. It's certainly not the case for me and my husband. I wouldn't want to be with somebody that I couldn't just 100% be my authentic self with. Am I too old at 58 for this length? Okay with tights and boots? Oh, I think she looks great. The only thing women shouldn't wear after 35 is the weight of societal expectations. I like it. What comes to your mind when you see this? Oh my gosh. It looks so delicious. Look at that thing. Oh, it's been a long time since I've had lobster. Is it true that Fortnite stops working after bedtime? I want to play Fortnite past 9 p.m., but my mom says I can't because the game stops working then. But like, how? And why does it turn off after then? Tommy says, yep, it turns off so everyone can get a good night's sleep. I think they just unplug it somewhere. I don't know. It's true. Yes, Fortnite turns off at 9 p.m. so that everybody can get a good night's sleep so that you can game really well tomorrow. 1 month, no internet, unlimited food, yes or no? Oh, come on. Yeah, 100 times yeah. That would not be hard at all. I thought when I went on my cruise, we didn't have internet because you have to pay, at least on the cruise line that we were on, for 7 days was $500 to use their Wi-Fi for one phone. So we were like, yeah, I don't think so. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my mind. But actually, it was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. It was so amazing. So that, I mean, look at it. You have the pond there. You have a big, beautiful house, rolling hills. I'm assuming there's somewhere where it rains because it's very green. That right there would be all the entertainment I need. I'm hoping to end up somewhere like that someday. Ladies, the gents have sent me to tell you that they prefer these garments. Those are teeny tiny. They are more than welcome to wear them. No judgment. Go ahead and wear them. It's giving...
I like my vagina shaved, ladies.
Then shave your vagina, Daniel. You don't have a crush. You have attachment issues and someone is giving you attention. And I like this lady here says, no, stop. Hit the brakes. We aren't doing this in 2024. You have a crush and that's it. No pathologizing, no diagnoses. Free yourself from the confines of pop psychology and enjoy your fleeting experience on Earth. Very, very well said. Everybody's just stop with the pop psychology already. I wouldn't have thought of those words. She did and I'm using them now. I don't know what this is. This is a food app delivery. I don't use them, so I'm not sure what this is. DoorDash, Grubhub. Oh, it's Uber Eats. It's a Never mind. Subtotal $45.25. So they took off $15. Okay, that's good. And then they took off $3 for a 1 credit. Delivery fee is 49 cents. Wow, not bad. Taxes and other fees, $25.23. Your total is $52.71. I want to know what they ordered. That I would like to know. What did you order? What was $45? Because right there, I already know that was probably way more expensive than if you would have picked it up yourself or actually went and sat down and ate at a restaurant. $25 in taxes is insane. That's like half of your meal. Actually, I'm not hungry. Yeah, I wouldn't be hungry anymore after seeing that either. When your girlfriend has pain in her feet and your masculinity isn't fragile. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. I would not be able to help my girlfriend out here because look at those shoes. I couldn't help her even if I wanted to. There's no way in hell I'd be able to wear. I do not wear heels. Now I could possibly manage the ones on the left because it's like a chunky heel. Those ones on the right, those are some Carrie Bradshaw shoes. I would be screwed. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't. So I want to see these men walk in these shoes. I want to see them strut their stuff because damn, those shoes are a deadly weapon right there. Rashid, 23. Wait a minute here. Okay, that's a very old photo. So Rashid was 23 at the time of the photo? That's what I would assume, unless he's a time traveler. From Kelly, there's a couple behind me at Olive Garden discussing getting a divorce. From what I gather, she's mad. He never takes her career seriously. And he responded with,
Rhonda, you paint birds. shitty birds.
Well, I never. He said,
You put them on Facebook and nobody wants them.
she went to the restroom and then the waiter asked if they wanted a refill. And he said,
Yeah, do it so I don't get bitched at for that too.
oh, well, he sounds very charming. I'm going to Facebook Marketplace right now. So help me God, if I find her, I'm buying one. Maybe this is her. Sure looks like it. I see Rhonda down there at the bottom. Holy shit, team husband. We ain't gonna retire with this shit and Beanie Babies, Rhonda. Can't believe I had to sell my Camaro for this. Where are we at on this? Team husband or team Rhonda? And you can see right there my check mark that I voted for Rhonda. He married her under the assumption she would only produce beautiful birds. So this guy said exactly what I was thinking. We have completely lost any and all boundaries or sense of compassion. Imagine your husband is degrading your art and relationship in public, and someone on Twitter not only posts about it, but then tracks you down on Facebook, belittles your work, and acts like they've done you a favor. I'm gonna try to find her. I'm gonna try to find her. And I'm going to buy one of her birds, and then I'm gonna put it right there or right there. Somewhere around there. Boiling some rocks. You can't just boil rocks. Not with that attitude, you can't. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Yeah, this is America. We can boil rocks if we want to. America, fuck yeah! Maybe they're gonna paint them. People paint rocks. I keep hearing pantyhose are back, and I just want to say,
I won't do this, and you can't make me. My generation fought for the right to our bare legs and our visible bra straps. You'll have to pry both from my cold, cursive writing hands.
now I am totally on board, Kira. I agree, but at the same time, I actually kind of like pantyhose. I like fishnets. But she's right. I made a pact with a few friends that if our spouses were to die before us, we are going to buy small cottages next to each other at a beach together and have communal wine and cats. Because ain't no way I'm going through that again. This post made me kind of sad, and I follow Aubrey. She's saying, ain't no way I'm going through that again. Why would you talk about him like that when he dies? I can't bear the thought of my husband dying before me. In fact, I've told him he's not allowed to. Either he waits till after me or we go together. That's the only choices that he has. Just made me kind of sad. I got called paranoid for walking my 5-year-old to the bus stop and waiting for her. My brother in Christ, I cannot even see the bus stop from my house. Of course I'm going to walk my child to the bus stop. Hello? Am I actually being a helicopter parent? No, I don't think so. But if you are, I can't imagine what I am, because I take my daughter to the bus stop and I walk her up to the bus. And my daughter's 11 and I can see her. I've seen enough true crime to know that that's all it takes. Walmart employee Mary made a viral video showing it's impossible to lock yourself in an oven. Now, I would not have known about this if my friend Brittany did not text me and say, hey, and she sent me like an article that somebody, I guess, got locked inside of an oven, a bakery oven in a Walmart. So it's like a commercial oven. And I thought, what? How? This video right here perfectly shows why that could never happen on accident.
Okay, I'm gonna show you how this door does not close by itself. It opens, right? Push your rack in there, whatever. There's this right here. That is the release. Push it.
Yes, that's a safety measure in case you get shut in the oven.
It doesn't. It doesn't latch. It's designed not to do that. You have to like push it. You hear that click? One more time. Let me get in there. AA's here. And the buttons to turn it on are out here. So it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so let me break it down for you too, from somebody who worked for Kroger in the bakery from 2010 until 2020. And before that, I worked at Albertson's Bakery from 2005 until 2008. So I have spent my whole working life basically in these commercial bakeries inside grocery stores. And what she is saying is 100% true. There's no way you could get stuck inside the oven and die that way unless it was on purpose, or if for some reason she was screwing around in there and she maybe fainted and nobody knew she was in there. So like she was saying in the video, you can't just shut it. You can't like swing it like a door and it shuts. You can swing it and it'll get close to it, but then you have to actually push on it to shut it, and it locks into place. It actually locks, and you have to push it to get it to lock. If you, for some reason, get stuck inside the oven, there is a safety measure. So when you are inside, kind of like what hers looked like, ours looked a little different. It was more like a round knob, but it was still inside there, and you push it and it opens the oven. And it's not like it's something it's not hard to push. It's not something that you wouldn't know how to do. I mean, it's like basic. They tell you that right away. It's part of like a OSHA, I believe, that you have to know how to work the oven completely before you use it. You can't even use it until you're 18 too. Now, I don't know how you would get shut in the oven in the first place. Usually there's like racks in the oven too, so there's not even any room to really get into the oven. I haven't seen anything else with this story yet, so maybe I'll try to look it up to see if I can figure it out. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, you pass out in there and you can't get out and somebody shuts the door. Somebody would still have to shut the door on you even if you passed out in the oven. That's just my take on it. I have a lot of experience with that freaking oven because I was actually the baker too, so I'm using the oven all the time. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And lastly, here we have this. Put in the year that you turned 10 years old in the gift bar. Oh, I did this wrong, you guys. Oh, it says put in the year that you turned 10 years old in the gift bar to see what was popular then. I thought it said the year you were born, so I put this. So I guess I'm not going to tell you what year it is, but maybe you'll be able to guess from that. In fact, you probably will because it's pretty easy if you're old like me. So that is all that we have for our crazy Twitter. Did you guys enjoy it? I love crazy Twitter days. They're so much fun. If you can't get enough of crazy, miserable Twitter, there's a playlist right here for you to enjoy. Until next time, I hope your symptoms are low. I hope your magic is strong. Bye, babes.
Take a shot.